Hey guys, it's Saturday and I'm cutting the fringe off of this top. I've only worn it once and it was really annoying because it kept hooking on my capris because there were buttons here, and some of the fringe is not actually single-stranded. Some of them are groups of 3 that connect at the end, and so it's like a loop that catches on everything. Plus I just found the fringe overall kind of annoying, so I'm trimming it down so it's shorter. It's going to be about this length. I just have this sleeve left to do. And because these got extremely tangled in the wash, and this is after I combed it out, and it still looks rat nasty. So I'm like, hey, why don't I just trim it down? That'll solve all my problems. So this is how much I've cut off already. And I just have this one sleeve left, and then I'll be done. Because I don't want to have to hand wash this every time, and even if I hand wash it, it's still going to get tangled. Plus your clothes just never come out as clean when you hand wash. So I'd rather just trim them down, solve all my problems. Okay, I'm done getting ready and we're gonna head out soon to look at beds. And I'm just glad this is finally happening because we kept pushing it off because I would just have too much work to do before we left to go to Alberta and Saskatchewan. And then when we were back last weekend, Christian thought we were going, but I had no idea. I was like, oh, I have a convention tomorrow. It was like a last minute thing, and he's like, I thought we were going bed shopping, and I was like, no. We just like have not been on the same page regarding it, and I kept delaying it earlier too, and so finally we're gonna get a bed, and it's gonna go in our room because we're not gonna buy a brand new bed for the spare bedroom because we're gonna give ourselves a new bed. So yes, and we're probably gonna get a king because right now we have a queen, and so it's gonna be pretty big and it's gonna take up a lot of space in the room, but that's fine. And yeah, so hopefully we can find something today, but we need quite a few things. Like the bed we currently have, the sheets are kind of gross, so we want to get new sheets for that. We're also have to get more pillows. I don't know if we're gonna plan on getting a nightstand in here, probably not today, but someday. And we kind of I want some kind of frame and headboard for our bed, but I don't know if we'll end up getting that. And there's just a lot of things to consider. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes. So we're back and there's not a whole lot to show for our trip. We got a mattress, but it's being delivered next Saturday, so a week from today. So obviously can't show you that yet. And a box spring, well, 2 box springs, and a frame for the bed. And we got a duvet, except we couldn't find a duvet cover. There was a very limited selection at Sears, and that was kind of our last stop for the day, so we're gonna look for something online. And then we got ourselves these pillows, but we still want to get a couple more for the spare bedroom because the pillows we have now are very flat and probably not good for guests, and so they can have those ones as an option, but I'd like to get just kind of normal pillows too. And we got some sheets for the new, or not for the new bed, but for the existing one, just because the current sheets are kind of stained, and so like it's just, there's this big dark patch on them, like it's like dark blue, and so it just looks weird. And so we got these from HomeSense, which is where we also got the pillows because we had a gift card, so that was pretty good. And that is it. That's a lot of stuff, but that's it for now. Strappy now. So yes, now I'm just cooking some grilled cheese and soup, and oh, that's spoiling. We're gonna watch Mockingjay Part 1 because I haven't even seen it yet, and we had this free movie rental through this box of Pizza Pops that we bought a while ago, and so I was like, hey, let's use up this movie rental. So we're gonna watch Mockingjay Part 1 because I'd like to see Part 2 in theaters. So yes, gotta watch Part 1 first, and I can't believe I haven't even watched it yet. I read the books though, but haven't seen the movie. I kind of flattened it by laying on the couch. Anyway, we finished watching Mockingjay Part 1 and it was really good, and it felt a little incomplete, but that's kind of understandable because it's a Part 1. I just felt like there was no real big climactic scene. It was just kind of like a lot of smaller action scenes and stuff. I don't know, but I'm excited for the last movie. And what was funny is before we rented it, I was like, Christian, is it on Netflix? He's like, no, it's not. But then he went on Netflix right now and apparently just got added to Netflix, like either today or yesterday, because he didn't go on Netflix yesterday. I did, but I don't see new recommendations. I just go straight to Friends, basically, or it's right at the top. But that was just so weird, because it's like, oh, I guess we didn't have to rent it. But we never rent movies anyway, so it didn't really matter. It didn't really feel like a waste of a movie rental to us. Anyway, I don't know what to do with myself now. We just unbagged one of the pillows. Oh, it's so mushy and nice. I'm used to my pillow being super flat because my old one is... Okay, here, let's flip the camera around. This is my old one, and it's really mushy and soft, but when you lay on it, your head is pretty much flat against the bed, and then the sides mush up beside your head. At least that's what I like, because I lay on my back, and so I don't like my pillow to be too thick. I feel like if I'm laying on my side, I do want it a bit thicker, because when you're laying on your side, your shoulder, like the distance between your shoulder and your head is greater than like your back and the back of your head, if that makes sense. Like if you're lying on your side, I think I would like a thicker pillow. So anyway, I like how this one just goes bloop and sinks to nothingness. And I knew that if I got a new one, it would not sink to nothingness. But I still really, really like this. It's so comfy. And so, yes, it's glorious. And they're queen pillows. We didn't get king pillows because they just seemed really big. And because the ones we wanted, they only had one king pillow left. And so we're like, well, let's just get the queens then, because I like the size. This seems huge anyway compared to this one. Like, it's already bigger. And yeah, let's see, I can put a pillowcase on that one. Maybe, yeah, I could put this pillowcase on for now, I guess. But anyway, if I end up not liking this one, we can just put it on the spare bed, since we didn't buy spare bed pillows yet. So I'll try it for a couple nights and see how much I like it, and whether or not I want to stick with it or go back to my old one. Okay, we've been looking up a ton of different duvet covers. Most of the ones you find are quite ugly, but I found some nice ones, so I brought Christian over to take a look at them all, and this is the one we decided on, and it comes with the two pillows, like the decorative pillows as well. We don't need decorative ones on our own bed, but they're there if we ever want them. And yeah, it's like a nice bright pattern. So I think it's nice. I'm excited. So I'm gonna get this one. So I'm Skyping with my sister, and she convinced me to download Heroes of the Storm. So I'm downloading it. Oh, I'm at the playable Mark Brooklyn. We can play now. I've never played anything like this before, so this will be interesting. Christian, are you laughing at me?
This is gonna be hilarious.
Why is it hilarious? Why? What's gonna be so funny about this? Oh, it's on the wrong screen. It just went full screen on the wrong monitor. How do I switch it?
Put it into window and put it on the other monitor.
How do I go windowed? It's full
Just
screen.
go hit the gear button.
My mouse isn't working. Where's my cursor? Is that part of the game? Okay, I hit the Windows key and it stopped. Oh no, it's still there. It's full screen on the window that has like my start menu. I don't have a cursor. How am I supposed to go to windowed mode? So that game was kind of cool, but I don't like how it's like a bunch of single matches. I want like a continuing thing. That's like with Smash Bros. I can't play probably, like I can only play so much of it in a single day. And then there's like Mario Kart, which for some reason is a lot more fun to me. It's not something I could play all day, but I don't know. I prefer things that have more of like a continuing storyline or levels that you progress through, and stuff I can play like on my own, not in groups with teams and stuff. But yeah, anyway, it was fun, and the game's there if I want to play it again. So yeah, anyway, my goal for today was to not work on any like worky stuff because it's Saturday and I didn't write anything down to work on today. So I was like, okay, Baylee, you can't work on anything today. It's gotta be just like laying around, even though like this last week wasn't the most productive week, but I don't know. I'm just gearing up for this coming week, I guess. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. Maybe just like watch another movie or watch more Friends or something. I need to do something passive. I don't even want to use my arms. I just want to lay like a sausage and watch stuff. Alright, it's about midnight, so I'm gonna head to bed. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm working on some coloring pages for Vlogger Fair since I got asked to do some for the kids zone, and I just did this little dinosaur one, just something simple because I mean I don't know how detailed I should get if it's for a kids thing, and I think there's enough in there that there's interesting stuff to color, so